In Kiribati, our forefathers tell us that on the 7th moon of a woman's pregnancy, the man must make love to his wife. It is our belief that it will help in the development of the unborn child. In the past, the village midwife delivered our babies, but complications often resulted in the loss of a child, and sometimes the mother too. Dr. Sia Gabung, village midwife, has told us that my wife Anne will have to have a cesarean birth. In the Central Hospital in Tarawa, our doctors are trained in Western procedures. I believe this helps ensure the safety of our children.
We've left the clinical world of modern medicine. We return to our village, where we renew our traditional beliefs. Kamerie, my husband, buries the placenta of our third baby beside our house. He plants a coconut palm tree over it, and the tree will grow with our child. We are living with my mother-in-law, Neirua, while we save to build our own house. She helps me care for my other two sons, who were born away from home. I met Kamerie when we were at the University of the South Pacific. I was studying chemistry. He was working for his arts degree. Now he works in the office of the president. We've decided to call our new baby Beniata.
After 8 days, the umbilical cord has come away, and according to custom, it's wrapped in a young palm frond. Eria is my uncle. He is a teacher and a fisherman. I asked him to accept the traditional role of wearing the baby's cord in its palm leaf around his wrist. It will remain there for 3 days. Baby will now be bestowed with the skills and wisdom of Eria, his understanding of the sea, his knowledge of tides and winds. For a boy growing up in Kiribati, these qualities are essential on our tiny atolls. At the time decided by my grandfather, there is a naming ceremony. It's a very special occasion. Relatives from both sides of the family join us in a feast. Our grandfather represents the traditional head of the family. He is the only adult male who sits with the women. In the past, the food would have been cooked in the umum, earth oven. But barbecues are another accepted part of the way we live now. After Eria has worn the umbilical cord for 3 days, it is removed. This is the beginning of the final ceremony. The cord is placed in a coconut along with the palm leaf. It is topped up with more sand and sealed with a dried pandanus leaf. An affinity will soon exist between our new baby and the world of the sea. Now Eria will secure the coconut to his kaibesa, fishing float. He has already attached some of his own hooks, line and tackle. He will take the coconut with its precious contents out to sea and beyond the reef. There, he will cut it free from his float and release it to the ocean. Our son will now become a fearless seaman. He will develop the skills to grow up and take his place in the new world of Kiribati.